Frenchitivity, all over the world. This entire family creating possibilities, all over the world. Frenchitivity, Frenchitivity, all over the world.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 1 of the Motorhome Memories with the Frenchitivity family. Yes, we have embarked on a journey unlike any other, at least for us. We've jumped in a motorhome in Sydney, and we're driving down to Melbourne. 10-day adventure here in Australia to experience the coastline and dive into just really the landscape and the people as much as we possibly can. So we're going to do this every single day. Going to do a little recap. So Michelle, please give me your thoughts on day 1.
Yes. Well, I think that here's what I want to say is that our excitement and our anticipation for this adventure is really high, and we're very, very excited. And learning about how to provision right and to use the very cool features and assets of this cool vehicle is something that'll be part of this adventure, and we're really excited about it. But more so, we do feel like this, like you said, is the best way to see the coast. But that comes with so much unknown of like, where do we park and where are we going to camp and where are we going to stay and how do we use this amazing vehicle? And you know, it's intended to just give some comforts, but the intention is to be outdoors and have fun and be adventuring. So just kind of balancing all those things. Like this whole trip is about finding the right balance of where we are, how to adventure, and what we want to do. So anticipation is really high, and it was when we picked it up also.
Hey, this is called the Euro Plus. It is a Mercedes Sprinter van, and it sleeps 3 comfortably, 2 adults and 1 8-year-old. So it has been snug, to say the least. Michelle, I was just looking up on my phone as far as dimensions of this vehicle because they're in meters. Why don't you tell everybody exactly the dimensions?
7 meters in length and 2.06 in width. And the reason I definitely know that is when you register for your campsites, you need to know how big your vehicle is. So searching to find tips about the kind of vehicle to get and everything else, we learned a lot about how you book your camping sites and all that good stuff. So yeah, the reason I know those dimensions, though I actually do know the height. It's also 3.2 meters tall, and you need to know that for bridges and car parks. And don't go in any car parks, but for bridges.
Yeah,
tunnels.
A quick driving note. So obviously in Australia, you drive on the left-hand side of the street, and the driver sits on the right side of the vehicle. So I was hugging the left while trying to stay to the right. Michelle was definitely on edge a little bit, but very supportive. She was my navigator as I'm going through the city, through Sydney during rush hour.
And what'd you learn before we left the lot? What'd you learn?
You have to make a wide turn in this particular vehicle. Don't cut it like you would at home with a smaller vehicle. Bianca was kind enough to give me a tutorial, and she had complete faith. She was wonderful.
She's
amazing.
Took
us
Thank you, Bianca.
Through everything, and yeah, I met her in the lot while I was trying to track down this vehicle, and she says, let me give you a hint. It's one of the white ones. And of course, every vehicle in the lot was white. So her sarcasm played in with us right away. We had a connection. She's been terrific. But yeah, it's been an experience so far. Today we hooked up the gray water. We have a lot of other things we can hook up later on. Yeah.
Dirty water.
Okay.
There you go. And we didn't hook it up. We hooked it up to get it out because anyway, yeah.
Anywho, so why don't you give everybody a heads up on this adventure and what they can expect here?
What we decided to do is come a little bit north of Sydney and stay in a holiday park the first couple of nights just so we could get our bearings, get used to the vehicle. And so we provisioned as soon as we picked it up yesterday, trying to figure out what would fit in the fridge, what we could meal plan. So I really actually did a great job of meal planning. And yeah, so we came a little bit north to a holiday park that is South Lake Sydney Holiday Park, and pulled in last night, kind of got everything all set up, and I think just anticipating like how the bed's gonna work and how the mattresses are or lack thereof and the pillows and like how the whole adjustment works, like how you actually make the bed. And they're like, well, there's videos for that. So we're like, cool, we can definitely figure that out. But then we have no Wi-Fi and no internet, and to watch a video about how to set up a bed isn't necessarily accessible.
Challenging.
So I think it's trying to just, work out some of the logistics, and then we'll get more comfortable and we'll be great. And the whole point is to be outside of the vehicle, adventuring and having a great time anyway.
Yes. We think so.
I think
this is
so.
only day one.
Yeah, this is
And-
less than 24 hours.
Yes, and Everly's been wonderful being a cheerleader with us, saying we're going to get this, we're going to figure it out, we're going to go to
She's
sleeping
amazing.
accommodations, right?
We got this.
We got this. So this is episode 1 of Motorhome Memories with the Frenchitivity family. We'll see you next time.
Kept Michelle and Everly spreading Frenchitivity.
But how'd you sleep?
Horribly.
Yeah, it was a rough night.
We had a rough night.